And today I'm super excited to show you this fun little retro mushroom project that I have that involves these shelf sitters. It's a pack of 3 cute little mushrooms. We're using 1970s colors today in honor of my mother's 1960 and 1970 kitchen. Anyways, and I'm going to show you a little preview also of the next project that we're going to be doing. And I'm going to give you some ideas of how you could make these little mushrooms seasonal for the whole year. So as you are hopping on, say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Feel free to sprinkle, all that good stuff. I'm so glad to be with you guys. Okay, so today we're going to use these little mushrooms that come a set of 3 from MagnoliaDIY.com. And this is what they look like. There's 3 little shapes. They're super adorable. They're painted white. I opted to paint mine for this project. I used this pumpkin Waverly, what does it say? Acrylic paint matte finish no prep from Walmart. I used this one, same brand, Waverly Fern. And then I was trying to come up with a mustard color and I was not successful at that. So I ended up using a brown, which is called Truffle. So I used those to paint my little mushroom surfaces. And then we're going to stencil them with this adorable stencil, and I'm going to show you what else you can do with this. And we're just going to use some white chalk paste. Super easy and super fun. Okay, so let me show you where I am so far. And unfortunately my husband is printing because he did not realize that I was live. So, excuse the printer noise. This is the first one that I did. I just painted the front of it, but I will come back and clean that up and paint the back. I painted it and then I sanded the edges. This is 2 coats of that fern color. This is 2 coats of the pumpkin color, and then I sanded the edges to get a little distressing. And then this is the brown. And this is where we're headed. And these are going to be so absolutely adorable. So I'm going to show you how to do it. And then I want to just give you a little preview. While I was in Idaho, I had a few minutes to run by my favorite craft store, which is called Craft Warehouse in Meridian, Idaho. And I grabbed some of this super heavy canvas duck fabric, because the only place I've found it this heavyweight is there. We're going to make some stuffed mushrooms, and we're going to make a fall banner that I'll show you. It's going to be absolutely adorable. We're going to make it, the whole thing, out of this canvas duck, and we're going to stuff those, of course. So that will be the next project that will be coming up, and it will involve this same stencil and then some different fallish colors of Magnolia ink. Okay, so first thing I want to tell you is that you don't need to do anything really to prep your surfaces. I just painted them, and they took 2 coats, because I don't know why, but it just did. And then I took these outside and I gave them a quick spray with my clear matte sealer spray. This stuff I use all the time. It's from Walmart. It's around $5. It's just with the spray paint section. This particular thing is Restream American Accents Ultra Cover 2 times Matte Clear. So I gave them a quick coat of that. And we are going to use these stencils, and I want to tell you something. Okay, this is how it started. I got 2 of these because I wanted to be able to show you guys. It is perfectly okay to cut your stencils into smaller pieces if you would like. It is not against the law, just in case you're wondering. But for this particular stencil, there's some spots where it's very close to the edge, so you just have to be super careful when you're stenciling. But if you're doing these individual projects, it made more sense to me to have this cut into 3 pieces. Okay, so we're going to use white, and I've already done this one, white chalk paste. And I've only used these one time before, so I'm going to fuzz them. And I'm just using my tacky towel But I could use this little t-shirt dress. I could use a pair of jeans, a pair of khakis, a t-shirt to fuzz them. And fuzzing them just adds a little teeny bit of fiber to the back of them so they are not quite so sticky. So what does everyone think? Did I say any of my normal stuff? Hello? Let me know you're here so I know I'm not talking to my cell phone in my craft room. Feel free to sprinkle, feel free to ask questions. Did I say any of that? I don't know if I did. I'm a little out of the routine because if you're watching this live, I have just returned from my trip to Boise to be with my mother who is on hospice care. Okay. So what I want to point out with these stencils is that this whole bottom part of the mushroom is open. So if I stencil that part, it will be white. I am opting just to do the top of the mushroom cap. And I'm just using some plain old white chalk paste and a squeegee. And yeah, I might have to dig out the small one. We do have some new, well, I don't, but Magnolia Design Company has some new, a new design on their paintbrush squeegees coming out in the next couple of weeks, and those would be super handy for this project as well. So I've just put my chalk paste on here, and I'm going to do the whole top of this, going clear out to the edges. And then I'm going to take, this is a small cut apart squeegee that I cut into a 1/4, and I'm just going to get in here real close. On this brown one, I'll show you in just a minute, I got a little crazy. I wasn't paying attention, and I had to kind of wipe off some of the chalk paste that I got in too far close to the little mushroom stem. But I just used a Q-tip and some spit and it worked just fine. Okay, I'm just taking most of my big globs off, and this is what it looks like, and this is what it looks like when it's finished. It's adorable. And you guys, if you wanted to start, look how cute that is. Super fallish and also very 1970-ish. Okay, this is going to go in my little tub of water over here, face down, just until I can get out to the kitchen to wash it off and lay it out on the counter to dry. Those are so cute. What do you guys think so far? You can kind of see where I was not paying proper attention with this one, and I went outside of my lines a little bit. Let's see, let me put these right here. Okay, let's do this one. And then I'm going to tell you guys, stay with me, because I'm going to tell you what my vision is for this other project that I'm hoping we can get to later this afternoon. We'll see. I have a hair appointment, and I also have my Go For It devotion to do, so we'll see what I can get accomplished because I'm super excited about this next project. Okay, so I'm just laying my stencil on here. And I'm going to be careful about the stem again. Ooh. Oops, I just almost messed that up, and I may have gotten a little bit into the area that I really didn't want it. Darn it. To fix that when I'm done. I'll show you how to do that. This is one of the great things about working with chalk paste is that it's not permanent unless you spray it after it's dry with a clear matte sealer spray. You can wash it off and fix your boo-boos. Okay, let's Let's take the smaller squeegee. Yep, I did go over my line. Darn it. And that was when I was just plunking my chalk paste down to start the project. Okay. Can you see where I made my little boo-boo? I will have to wait till that is fully dry to fix it. And then I'll show you what I'll do. I will just take a Q-tip, dip it in a little bit of water, and then I'm just gonna go over I need to wait till it's fully dry, but I'll be able to get that off. So look at this as if you don't see the boo-boo that I've made. Let me stand these up for you. So here's the thing about these. They could go out on my shelf or in the kitchen somewhere, just as a little remembrance. I'm thinking about my mom's kitchen when I was a little girl. It had like that mustard yellow colored stove, and or maybe it was this weird green, this avocado green, and it just had all those early 1970s colors to it, and lots of mushrooms, because those were super in at that time, and they're back in style again. So pretty cute, huh? Okay, so then when I'm tired of that, I will wash my chalk paste off with water and a sponge. Then I may repaint these more of a Christmassy color or whatever color I want. And I could do the tops in a contrasting color. It's just completely up to me. Hey Cheryl, how are you doing? So these little, this stencil is available starting August 23rd, 2023. If you're watching live, today is August 22nd, 2023. So tonight at midnight, this cute little stencil will be available. These little mushroom shapes are already available to order. So that is what I wanted to tell you about that. Okay, so here's my vision for this. This is a super heavy canvas deck that I purchased. I stenciled these earlier today, and I may come back and do some more I'll probably do a brown color, and I don't know, do you guys have a suggestion for another color that's 1970-ish and fall? This is pumpkin, this is mango mojito, and this is magnolia green. And these are inks, and how I know that they are inks is because these have the white cap on them. So my idea is to cut about a 1.5 inch diameter around them to stuff them. I'm just going to use some plain twine. We're going to create some flags with this same canvas deck that we'll decorate, and that I'll let that be a surprise. But it'll be a really cute little fall banner. I might add some wood beads on there. I don't know. Anyways, that's what will be next. And I just was getting ahead this morning. They're still wet, so that I'll be able to heat set them and stuff them with you guys live. So, anyways, if you liked this easy peasy little fall project, and you would like the links, just let me know. I'd be glad to give you my little supply list. And I'll be sure when I do that to give you the name of these colors in case you want to do this exactly the way that I did. And I think that's it. So do a this or a this. That's a heart. Say something to me in the comments. Feel free to sprinkle. Let me know if you want my supplies. It would be cute on a table runner. Oh my gosh, that's an adorable idea. So what color would you do, Linda? I could make a table runner. I bought 2 yards of this. It was $13.99 a yard at Craft Warehouse. And you can order online. I have to look to see what the weight. I look on my receipt to see if it says what the weight was. Is it here? No, I've left it out in the other room. What the weight of that fabric is, but I might possibly do a table runner too. That's a great idea. Thank you. I am just seeing mushrooms everywhere. Lots of mushroom recipes, lots of mushroom crafts, and tons of mushroom home decor in every color under the sun. So this is just a little fun nostalgia that could be made in your choice of colors, whatever you like to go in your decor, or if it's a gift, what would go in the recipient's decor. Alrighty, I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go sit down and get my supply list all typed up with everything. And I'll include this in case you want to know where to get this. So just let me know if you would like that. And I will see you guys later. Hopefully today to work on that stuffed banner. Alrighty, have a blessed and wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for joining me.